Good evening, everybody. It's Monday night. It's the 17th of February. This is Simon Holden, the Sheriff of Tippingham, with our Monday night review and preview of YouTube, Talking Punting channel, what we've been up to, and the all-famous, the all-important Winners Club, which, of course, clocked 112 points profit the previous week. How did we follow up? Well, I shall tell you. But firstly, let's deal with this channel, YouTube, and the free bets. Well, last night, Maverick McNeely, I said on Sunday morning that I hoped he would play well and get us a place. Well, oh my, he went out in 30 yesterday and at one point had a 3-shot lead and went miles odds on. But our 50-1 shot got collared on the final hole by Ludwig Eber. But however, if you did back the Maverick, give me a thumbs up. Believe me, a big winner is coming. I told you, all your short prices, you can pick yourselves. I'm interested in those big golf winners, and we so nearly did it. But we were on each way, and it's meant a profit on the week on YouTube, along with our Brighton to beat Chelsea bet. So they got us into profit after a bad week the week before. So must up the quality on the racing bets, but the Maverick McNeely each way at 50s and Brighton insured a 2.5. I was going to say 3, but it's just under. We'll call it a 2.5 point profit on the week. So thumbs up if you played on YouTube. And once I get that racing going, now I'll preview what we're up to. It's the Mexico Open in golf. We're going to have 2 selections. I think they're going to be good prices as well. One might even be 100-1 plus. I haven't got the full prices yet, but I reckon it could be 100-1 plus. But we're going to have 2. I will give them on Wednesday morning. Now, Champions League this week, Premier League on the weekend. As it stands, I'm going to give a Champions League bet and a Premier League bet for the weekend. So Champions League bet I'll probably give tomorrow morning, and the Premier League bet maybe on Friday. We shall see. But there will be 2 free football bets and a free golf. And I am going to start a sporting club, however, completely separate from the racing. However, that will not be until after Aintree. So everything will be free till then on here. And I still give free sports bets on here when I set up the sporting club. So that is my deal to you. And I repeat, what it always will be to give the best free content I can on here and the best winners club and sporting club going forward that I can in my private club. And I think that is more than fair. So give me the thumbs up if you were on the Maverick. Absolutely sensational. God, he's going to be some player. But Ludwig Eber came to the party, and that extra bit of class told on 18. So, yeah, great stuff. Late night. And, of course, when you lose one of these narrowly, these American golf tournaments, they finish at midnight. You just go upstairs at the ceiling, don't even 3 hours. So we're all knackered today. Right, so that's dealt with that. We've had a winning week on here. Thanks to the sports bets. This week, racing needs to come to the party, and I will give you an early bet for tomorrow at the end of this message. Now, as I said in Winners Club, we had 112 points profit. Many of you joined on the taster. You can still get the rest of April for 10 quid at the top link. Many of you came in. I know what people think. You had a massive week last week. When I joined, it's going to be rubbish, blah, blah, blah. All the things as gamblers tell ourselves. But it didn't work out that way. It worked out very, very good. So let's tell you exactly what happened in Winners Club. And it's great to have done well on both. So Monday, the 10th of February to Sunday, the 16th of February is this week. The previous week was plus 112. We go 1 point each way or 2 points win. Max bets are treble the odds, so 6 points win or 3 points each way. And then for lucky 15s or trixies, we operate at 0.5 points per stake, meaning that will be 7.5 points staked in total for, say, a lucky 15. So what do we do on Monday? Well, we had Confine Tech at 11-4 that won, and we had Hurrah at 2-1, which won plus 2 losers. So we then had a lucky 15 at 1.5 points profit, And so the Monday profit in total with those two winners on the double on the Lucky 15 was a more than reasonable 7.25. So that got us off to a good start. We then had our max bet, which I said on here was going to give a max bet. It was Pleasington, turned over a 4-7 shot by 6 lengths. So we had 6 points to win at 6-4. So +8 on that. We also had a work in progress 7-4 winner and 2 losers. So on the singles, we had 9.5 points profit. And on the lucky, we had 1.44 points profit. So our Tuesday profit after Monday, 7.25 was 8 points and 6. Very, very nice start to the week. And then on Wednesday, we had a horse. Oh, see me touch there. I'm so upset. Called Really and Truthfully of Kim Bailey's that traded at 50-1 on and got beat. One of our 4 losers, sadly, on the day, we'd also put them all together. So that was a very, very bad day, which could have been so turned around. But there you go. That is racing. When you get these massive odds-on shots that go on to get collared, it leaves you feeling sick in the stomach. 15.5 points profit loss on the day, wiped out the first 2 days. Absolute kick in the Niagara Falls. And then we came to Thursday, where we had 3 win bets. The first one got beaten a neck. These were at Sandown. The second one was Hollygrove Cha-Cha, 2-1 winner. So that was 4 points profit. And then our final one was sensational and won by the length of the high street. It was a particularly long high street. ES Perfecto at 10-1. You've guessed it. You've got it 10-1. A huge profit on the singles of 22. We also played those 3 in a Win Trixie. 14.5 points profit on that with the 2 winners. Don't even get me started on what would have happened if the head bobber had won the first one. We would have got the keys to the shop, as they say. We would have been looking at the brochures. We would have been planning, but I'm sure it will cop. So profit on the day, 36.5 points profit. Fantastic. We then came to Friday. We had a double at Fakenham. We had 2 selections there. Aviation won 11-8. Lyrical Genius won at 5-4. And then we had 1 winner out of our 2 at Ayr, which was Mayertown at 5-2. Very impressive for losing it. Cinder Russell, a horse that had fallen at the Windsor Festival, but I was convinced would outclass its field, and it won by the length of a reasonably short high street. So that was a great day on the profit. So that was +8. And then the profit in the lucky was 16.68. So we had a Friday profit of 24.68 points. Now, Saturday, I was at Ascot. Crest of Fortune was our max winner. Now, I love Harry Cobden and this terrible, terrible week where we all remember what the guys put on the line for us. And we've got to be so careful when we say anything about them. Harry Cobden's done us so many favours in Winners Club, but I don't think he gave Crest of Fortune the grace. He didn't let it go when he could have done. But there you go. So that cost us -6. We had a win bet on Changing Man, who, I mean, once the favourite fell, Ginkgo Blue, I mean, they crawled round Ascot. Honestly, I can't stress to you how slow they were going, but Changing Man absolutely sauntered in. That was a great bet for us. We had Blue Hot, which was second, took it up coming to the last. I thought he was going to hang on, but he seemed to idle. But that finished second. We were on each way. And on the multi-bet, we had a profit of +3. So profit, of -1. But profit on the Saturday was +3. Of course, we were killed by the loss of the max bet. When we go treble stake, it's great when they win, but it does hurt us when they lose. But that's the chance we take. But that was +3 on the day, thanks to the Changing Man. And, of course, Blue Hot with that place profit. And on Sunday, of course, with Punchiston being cancelled as a mark of respect, we had 2 bets left in the UK at Musselburgh. They were both third, and we did a double on those, which lost. So we were down 6 on Sunday. So that is a weekly profit following 112 last week of 57.99 points. Call it 58, and we'll meet you in the middle. So it was a great week, despite just missing out on what would have been a huge win, Trixie and Crest of Fortune. The 2 max bets, 1 didn't. So I'm very, very happy with that week. If you want to come and see what it's all about, do click on the link. There's no reoccurring subscription, but we're coming into the key part of the year: March, April, May, June, July, August. And if you do come in, those of you who are in, you'll know I'll be in touch. I've got offering a VIP membership to take you all the way through there. So it's going to be huge. It's going to be fantastic. The winners are there. The transparency is there. I'll come on here every Monday. If we have a useless week, you'll be the first to hear about it. And if you have a great week, you'll definitely be the first to hear about it. So I can't say any more than that. Great from Maverick McNeely. Oh, that did sting, though. Right, so let's have a look for an early play tomorrow. There is racing at Market Raisin. The old joke about how do you get to Market Raisin? You go to the middle of nowhere and you keep going, my friends. Well, the second race on the card, the 220, is a Mares National Hurdle. You're going to have to forgive my pronunciation. I have been practicing with all the other things I've had to do today to get all that data together. It's not gone great, I'll be honest, but I'm going to give you the number of it. Now, a horse called Bluey is a favourite at 6-5, ridden by Ben Jones. Trained by Emma Lavelle, one of my favourite trainers. Now, this one was beaten under 2 lengths by Jubilee Alpha at Windsor during that meeting and is highly thought of for Market Raisin midweek. This is a really nice Class 3 race. Now, I also like Future Fortune, who's the third favourite. But for me, the bet here has to be, and I think this will shorten, it has to be number 2, Sigyal. Now, if I've got that wrong, you can laugh at me. I have no idea how you pronounce it, but it's number 2, Siogl. And it's available at 6-4. Now, this is won over hurdles. It's a former point-to-point winner on good and good to soft ground. The decent ground, that's about to be no problem at all. That horse was 4th at Windsor. But the thing was, I don't think the ground suited it, and I think the ground suited Bluey a lot more. And with quicker ground tomorrow, I think this has got a decent turn of foot. On this sharp track, I think number 2, trained by Fergal O'Brien, ridden by Johnny Burke, can overturn Bluey. And I think if there's nothing between them, we've got to play the bigger price. So take the 6-4. I think they'll contract overnight. Yes, the visual of the other horse being in front of us, but Windsor on that horrible soft ground is very, very different to going right-handed and what they're going to face tomorrow up at Raisin. Fergal does very well at Market Raisin. So that is my early bets, a 6-4 shot. I hope you've enjoyed the review. We've got to get the Mexico Golf. We've got Champions League. The racing will be on here every day, building up to Saturday at Kempton, which is a belter of a card. And then, folks, I don't know how to tell you, we've only got one more week left of February, and then we're in March. And you know what that means. Whisper it, it might not be. I was talking to somebody the other day about how Cheltenham, usually by now, we're all so excited. Is it a bit of a letdown? It's still going to be a great week, is it not? And it's on the horizon. It is rapidly approaching. But there's plenty more winners in them their hills before that. Hopefully starting with the one I gave, ridden by Johnny Burke tomorrow at Market Raisin even. So I'll get off now. Thank you for listening. I have shortened it from last week, but last week there was a bit more stuff to get in. So I do hope you're enjoying these review previews. I hope the horse racing bet wins tomorrow. I shall see you tomorrow, probably slightly about 5-ish with an early bet for Wednesday and a football bet for tomorrow night. So make sure you're on sharpish. And what better episode to subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and give me the thumbs up if you were on any of those winners in Winners Club or on here last week. And I shall see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic night, a fantastic day tomorrow. I hope you can pronounce that horse better than me. But if it does win, I don't think you're going to care, do you? See you later. Keep backing winners, and I shall see you tomorrow.
Holdings, horses.